Welcome to Mind Much Philosophy, a channel where we embark on a journey through the fascinating world of philosophy and the brilliant minds that have shaped it. Whether you're a seasoned philosophy enthusiast or just beginning to explore this rich field, our channel is your gateway to understanding the profound ideas that have shaped civilizations and continue to inspire contemporary thought. So, get comfortable and let's dive into the captivating world of philosophy together. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest explorations. Imagine, if you will, the France of the late 16th century. Rene Descartes was born in 1596, a time of great change and discovery. He was a man of many talents, a philosopher, a mathematician, and a scientist. His ideas would go on to shape the very foundations of modern Western philosophy. So, let us embark on a journey through his life and thoughts. Descartes, you see, was a man plagued by doubt. He questioned everything he believed, seeking that which was absolute. This method of doubt, as he called it, led him to a profound realization. Cogito, ergo sum, he declared, I think, therefore I am. For even if he doubted everything, the very act of doubting proved that he existed as a thinking being. Now, Descartes proposed an idea that would stir much debate, the notion that reality is composed of two fundamentally different substances. He called this dualism. On one hand, there was the mind, an immaterial substance that thinks. On the other, the body, a material substance that occupies space. This, dear listeners, is what we now call Cartesian dualism. Descartes was a rationalist. He believed that reason, not experience, was the primary source of knowledge. He argued that certain truths, like those in mathematics and logic, could be known independently of sensory experience through the power of reason alone. Our philosopher was also a man of method. He advocated for breaking down complex problems into smaller, more manageable parts. This method of analysis, dear listeners, has left an indelible mark on both philosophy and science. But Descartes was not just a philosopher. Oh no, he was a man of many talents. He made significant contributions to mathematics, developing what we now call Cartesian geometry. He also dabbled in optics and physics, leaving his mark on the world of science. However, Descartes' dualism raised a perplexing question: how do the immaterial mind and the material body interact? This, dear listeners, is the mind-body problem. Descartes suggested that the interaction occurs in the pineal gland, although this explanation has been widely criticized. Descartes' ideas have echoed through the centuries, shaping Western philosophy in profound ways. His emphasis on reason and doubt has influenced countless philosophers and scientists. His work, dear listeners, has laid the foundation for much of modern philosophy. Let's learn a little about Rene Descartes and his journey to philosophy. Young Rene was educated at the prestigious Jesuit college, where he immersed himself in classical studies, mathematics, and the philosophical traditions of the time. This rigorous education would later serve as the bedrock of his intellectual pursuits. After his studies, Descartes embarked on a series of travels that took him through the Netherlands, Germany, and Italy. These travels were not merely sightseeing tours, they were quests for knowledge and understanding. He joined the military, serving under Maurice of Nassau and later Maximilian I, Elector of Bavaria. His time in the military was not just about warfare. It exposed him to a variety of mathematical and engineering challenges that would shape his future work. One cold night in 1619, while stationed in Neuburg and Dordonau, Descartes experienced a series of vivid dreams. He saw these dreams as a divine revelation, a calling to develop a new system of philosophy and science that would provide a foundation for all knowledge. This moment was a turning point, setting him on a path to question everything and rebuild knowledge from the ground up. Descartes' most famous contribution to philosophy is his method of doubt. He sought to doubt everything he believed in order to find something that was absolutely certain. This led him to his famous conclusion, cogito ergo sum, I think, therefore I am. It was a profound realization, even if everything else was uncertain. The very act of thinking proved his existence as a thinking being. Throughout his life, Descartes published several influential works. In 1637, he released Discourse on the Method, which outlined his philosophical approach and included insights into optics, meteorology, and geometry. His 1641 work, Meditations on First Philosophy, delved deeper into his metaphysical ideas, exploring the existence of God and the distinction between mind and body. In 1644, he published Principles of Philosophy, offering a comprehensive overview of his philosophical system. In his later years, Descartes chose to live in the Netherlands, drawn by its intellectual freedom and tolerance. There he continued to write and engage in extensive correspondence with other philosophers and scientists. One notable correspondent was Princess Elizabeth of Bohemia, with whom he discussed a wide range of philosophical and scientific ideas. Towards the end of his life, Descartes was invited to Sweden by Queen Christina to tutor her in philosophy. However, the harsh Swedish winter and the early morning study sessions took a toll on his health. Tragically, Descartes succumbed to pneumonia on February 11, 1650, in Stockholm. Rene Descartes left behind a legacy that would shape the course of Western philosophy and science. His emphasis on reason, doubt, and the separation of mind and body continues to influence thinkers and scientists to this day. His life's work stands as a testament to the power of inquiry and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Now, let's go deeper into the philosophical landscape of Rene Descartes, exploring his key concepts in a way that brings his profound ideas to life. Method of doubt. Imagine you're trying to build a house on a solid foundation. Descartes, in his quest for certain knowledge, decided to tear down everything he believed in to find that unshakable ground. This process is known as the method of doubt. He questioned the reliability of his senses, noting how they can deceive, like a straight stick appearing bent in water. He even entertained the idea that he might be dreaming or that an evil demon was deceiving him about everything. By stripping away all beliefs that could be doubted, Descartes aimed to find a truth so certain that not even the most radical skepticism could shake it. This method is crucial because it underscores the importance of questioning our assumptions and seeking absolute certainty. Cogito ergo sum, I think, therefore I am. In the midst of his doubting, Descartes realized something profound, even if he doubted everything. The very act of doubting meant that he must exist as a thinking entity. This realization, cogito ergo sum, or I think, therefore I am, is a cornerstone of his philosophy. It's like realizing that even if you're lost in a dream or deceived by an illusion, the fact that you're experiencing it means that you, as a thinking being, exist. This insight is significant because it provides a foundational truth that is immune to doubt, serving as a starting point for rebuilding knowledge. Dualism. Descartes saw reality as composed of two fundamentally different substances, the mind or soul and the body. The mind, according to Descartes, is an immaterial, thinking substance, while the body is a material, non-thinking substance. He suggested that the mind and body interact through the pineal gland in the brain. This idea of dualism raises intriguing questions about how an immaterial mind can influence a material body, a puzzle known as the mind-body problem. It challenges us to think about the nature of consciousness and its relationship to the physical world. Rationalism. Descartes was a rationalist, believing that reason, rather than experience, is the primary source of knowledge. He argued that certain truths, like mathematical principles, are innate and can be known through reason alone. For example, the truth that 2 + 2 = 4 doesn't require sensory experience to be understood. It's known through pure reason. Rationalism highlights the power of innate ideas and reasoning in acquiring knowledge, contrasting with empiricism, which emphasizes sensory experience, mind-body problem. The mind-body problem emerges from Descartes' dualism, questioning how the immaterial mind and material body interact. Descartes proposed the pineal gland as the interaction point, but this idea has sparked much debate. The problem is significant because it delves into the fundamental issue of how mental and physical substances can interact, leading to various philosophical positions attempting to resolve this puzzle. Mathematics and science. Descartes' contributions extended beyond philosophy into mathematics and science. He developed Cartesian geometry, a system that describes geometric shapes algebraically using coordinates, laying the groundwork for modern analytical geometry and calculus. In science, he applied his method of analysis to fields like optics and physics, emphasizing clear and distinct ideas to understand natural phenomena. His work in these areas demonstrates the application of his philosophical methods to other disciplines, showcasing the interconnectedness of knowledge. Descartes' philosophies have left an indelible mark on Western thought, influencing a wide range of fields from philosophy and mathematics to science and psychology. His emphasis on reason, doubt, and the separation of mind and body continues to inspire study and debate, shaping the development of modern philosophy and science. Through his ideas, Descartes invites us to question, to think, and to seek the foundations of our knowledge and existence. And that brings us to the end of our journey together. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure exploring philosophy with you. If you enjoyed the video and found it insightful or entertaining, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on our future adventures and explorations. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated with all the latest content. Your support means the world to me, and I can't wait to have you along for our next journey.